OSOSIM. Learning brought to life.
Welcome to an OSOSIM feat simulation. This video is designed to give you a quick overview of the functionality of this simulation. When you first enter the simulation, you see an intro memo from the CEO. You can see additional information by choosing from the links when you scroll to the bottom of the document. This provides the same information that you received in the pre-reading. Your simulated time will start when you click Continue. You are then shown the key functionality icons in a series of bubbles walking you around the screen. Your assistant will provide you with some tips and guidance along the way. In the character panels on the main simulation screen, you'll see the team members and the stakeholders who are involved in this initiative, and with whom you can communicate during the course of the simulation. The coloured circles around the faces of the characters give you a quick indication of the current opinion or motivation of that person towards the project. Green is good to go. Yellow is alright, it indicates a positive feeling. Orange is starting to get a bit upset. And if you have anyone who's red, it means that person is not very happy right now, and that could have negative consequences on the initiative. A character's profile information from the pre-reading is shown if you click on their panel. At the bottom of the screen, you have the communication icons. Sending or receiving emails or arranging a video conference with one or more team members or stakeholders are direct forms of communication which are simulated on screen. You also have a list of other events that happen behind the scenes. Let's see an example of holding a video meeting. You can only have direct communication with characters of the same type at once, either stakeholders or team members. So if you want to switch from one type to the other, click on the button at the top of the list. Move the people you wish to talk to the right side of the selection screen, and then click on Schedule. If the people are available right away, the event will happen immediately. Otherwise, it will get scheduled in your calendar for the next available day when all the selected characters are free. Within any direct communication event, you have broad subject categories on the left-hand side to help make what you want to say easier to find. When you choose a specific category, you'll see the questions or statements that are available for you to say to the people in this event. The available questions within each category may change dynamically according to what is happening in the simulation. People will respond based on the current information that they have, on what you've done so far in the simulation, and on any other aspects that might change their answers. You have a limited number of questions to use within each event, shown in the middle of the meeting screen. Once you're finished, close it using the End Call button or the X in the upper right of the meeting panel. For the other events, there are a variety of actions to choose from that then happen behind the scenes. You don't see these simulated directly on screen, but they happen at the scheduled time and will have an impact on the people involved. If you want, for example, to get two characters to talk to each other without being present yourself, choose to Have Others Meet and select two of them. You will receive an email confirmation when it has happened, which will give an indication of what the effect of that event may have been. At the top of the main screen, you have your information buttons. Depending on the specific feat simulation that you are running, there will be different icons shown here. The document folder shows the information we saw at the beginning for reference. The project task plan shows you the flow of tasks and progress you make. You may also have a risk log that shows you summary information about risks that have been flagged for you, and a project status dashboard that shows you the current situation on key performance criteria for the initiative. Other simulation versions may have an earned value graph or a calendar available here. On the project task screen, you can click on a specific task to see more detailed information about it. In the task detail box, you can choose to add additional resources to that task if it is not yet finished. To provide extra financial budget, you use the plus or minus buttons on that line to adjust the amount that you want to add on top of what was initially planned. You can also assign a secondary personnel resource to a task by cycling through the different options with repeated clicking. These include the internal team members and the external resources. Click on Approve to make your choice. The +24 button that is in the lower right corner of the main screen advances time by 1 simulated day. It is recommended that you not use this option unless you are running short on time and need to complete the simulation. It is better to use the time available to you for communication or other actions, since you can't get back any time that you skip. You will have milestone or scope decisions that pop up on the screen at specific times during the simulation, with the options available to you for each of those decisions. Choosing one of the options, but then deferring the decision until later, allows you to speak to others about their views on that specific option before making your final decision. To change or review the decision and make the final choice, use the decision buttons that appear in the lower middle of the screen. When you complete all of the initiative's tasks, the simulation will end and you will see a summary screen with your final results and long-term value creation achieved. These results will be compared to those of other groups during the debrief session. That completes our overview of the main functions of the simulation. We hope you enjoy running it, but realise that it is a difficult challenge and may feel frustrating at times. Please get in touch with OSOSIM if you have any specific questions or issues. Above all, we hope you learn a lot from the experience. Thank you.